I'm just going to do a little loud clap. All right. We're ready.
We're ready.
All right. Get started off.
Welcome back. This is my YouTube voice.
From the top.
Fucking all over the
Pretzel. Fold her a pretzel, just leave her there. Gently, I won't hurt her. We're gonna have to cut this whole thing out.
Hey guys, welcome to the You Broke It Show. We got the good old Jack Sarasoli, Brandon Wine, and we're sitting here today with Conor O'Hara.
Lovely to be here.
All right, we're done with this.
Is it O'Hara? Is it O'Hara? Is it O'Hara?
It's O'Hara, I believe.
Because Flaky always says O'Hara, and it pisses me off.
I had a Japanese math teacher in high school that he loved. He was like, "You're one of me." He was like, O'Hara.
O'Hara. O'Hara.
Exactly.
Yeah, Conor's a local comic,
Very
and
funny.
this is the You Broke It Show.
All right. What do you got here for us? You made some drinks. This is the first time a guest has made us drinks.
Yeah, usually we make the drinks, but this isn't crappy. This is actually this is a treat.
This isn't a pre-bought drink like we typically do. What do you have here?
This here is a Manhattan.
Oh, I have cherries.
Oh, you do?
Fuck. Keep talking. I'm gonna go get cherries.
Good.
Do we really need cherries?
Yeah, it makes it so much
It's
better.
a traditional garnish. There.
I tried.
Now it's
Oh,
right.
it is ready.
That is a Manhattan right there.
This is a Manhattan. It's gotta have the little tiny.
Cheers, the Manhattan.
Cheers.
My question is, why did you randomly have cherries?
He asked for them.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, I thought you just had cherries.
No.
My cherries.
Oh, my car cherries. I have plenty.
It's like those $4 you keep in the center console next to your cherries.
Right next to my lighter.
Phone, keys, wallet, cherries.
It's like I got all my tiny fruits in the boot. My truck.
So Conor, I don't know much about you.
I don't know much about me either.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
We're on this journey. Right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
We're always still learning.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Are you from Wisconsin?
Yes, I am. Milwaukee born and sort of raised. I was raised in Waukesha.
Yeah.
Close enough.
The Christmas
The
parade.
first time I met you, I was like, how often do you get pissed that people...
That's your guy. Dude, that guy's fucking crazy.
Nah, he's from Milwaukee.
Dude, that guy's so crazy. The guy that ran down all those kids at the Christmas parade in Waukesha.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Darrell Brooks.
Dude, he's a fucking psychopath. He's like, first off, ma'am, I do not answer to that name, and also, yeah, and he's like, he shaved his head. He's wearing a COVID mask. He will not answer to his real name, and then he just keeps yelling at the judge and saying he doesn't like the way she's talking to him. And it's like, bro, fuck yourself. And she's being actually so nice to him. As nice, like so professional, as nice as you possibly could be to a guy that's handling any situation like that.
Well, she's got to be, or else he could have had grounds for a mistrial.
Yeah, he's gonna appeal, and I fucking can't wait till that goes to the Supreme Court, and he's just doing that. Dude, just these old wrinkles.
Who the hell are you guys?
Yeah.
Supreme Court judges? What the hell is even that?
There's so many people.
I'm sorry, I don't think that's lawful law.
yeah, that's not lawful law. He's like talking shit like that. And there's like so many people in the back that are like sitting in like the observatory of the judging, the courtroom, excuse me. And they're just like sitting there. It's like, how have you not like leaned over and just whack? Like, dude, you can get one in and you're fine. Like, you're not going to jail for that. The judge is like, fine, he was being kind of a prick. You know?
For somebody that awful, right? We have this law that no cruel or unusual punishment.
He should get
What punishment
for a week.
What punishment should these people get that isn't cliche, right? Death or a jail life sentence.
Tickled for an entire week. No
For a
stop.
whole week.
Dude, getting tickled for that long would be so fucking terrible. Are you guys ticklish?
Tickled for a week? He
Yeah.
murdered a bunch of people.
That's the same thing. Are you guys ticklish? Are you guys ticklish?
Oranges. Oh yeah.
Dude, just imagine if you couldn't move, you were strapped onto a chair, and you just had fucking like professionally trained ticklers, just dismantling, all of your little soft like nooks and crannies. Dude, are you ticklish?
A little bit. Don't fuck.
Dude, you wouldn't last a day. Dude, you would beg for the death sentence so quick. Like, put the fucking sponge in my mouth. Put the sponge in my mouth. God, dude, if I got tickled for more than 45 minutes, I would do anything I could for them to put a bullet in my mouth.
Yeah.
The rest of this podcast will be us tickling Jack.
Dude, I'm so fucking tickled. Don't. I'm actually get really like. There's times where I've like severely hurt people. Like that tickle me, and it's like not because I purposely try to do it. It's like out of just like pure panic.
I don't know if this is psychopathic of me, but that just gives me such an urge to want to strap you down and tickle you.
Dude, I understand completely. I understand completely. Nothing's more fun than just watching a grown man break due to gentle finger just glancing your body.
Tickling is like 1/18 of rape.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty damn close.
It's pretty bad.
That's kind of true, dude.
Yeah.
Think about when God was making people, and he was like, if you touch their armpit, they turn into a little girl. Oh, that's going to be something I do.
It'll be a fun little thing.
He's just making you, was like, well, why did you do that? I'm like, yeah, fuck him.
My buddy was telling me that I did the podcast with originally. He loved tickling me, and he's like this really long, like lanky guy, and he's these long, like skeleton fingers. And so we would just fucking maybe like smoke up a little bit in college, and all of a sudden he would just like turn the corner, and you just see his fingers coming around, and he would like purposely do it. It scars me, but he would always be like, dude, tickling brings you closer together. That's why we're such good friends. But honestly, every time I tickle someone, we actually are pretty tight after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
interesting.
because
I feel like I would never talk to someone who tickled me ever again.
What if I just tickled you a little bit right now?
Yeah, I would leave. Just get up.
What if instead of handshakes, we just tickled?
Yeah.
No, because those are turning violent so quickly. Being tickled when you're ticklish is actually like you can't control like your urge to fight. I don't think.
Get kind of twitchy.
Yeah. I'm gonna tickle both of you throughout this podcast.
So I've a.
Okay. It's a little wet.
So I have a question for you guys.
Okay, hit me with it.
Hit me.
If there was this is something. If white people, I don't think we're overwhelmingly known as having like stereotypes because we're white people, right? And we don't face the same thing other people face in that regards. But if you had to make up a stereotype about white people that wasn't well known, but people would think is true, what would it be?
White people, they're always buying the original flavor of chapstick.
I would believe that.
So true.
I would think that is true.
It's true. I feel like honkies always get cherry though. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I fucking love cherry chapstick.
That's cherry is for like girls and the original chapstick for boys, but
Dude,
It's so specific.
it's such a good one. I was watching. I think it was your mom's house where they said that black people think white people smell like wet dogs when they get in the pool. Do you know that?
Yeah. No, I've heard that.
That's fucking crazy. And I wonder why. Is it because we don't like have to lotion up as much as they do?
Yeah.
So we don't take care of our skin, and then when we get wet, like it just like doesn't work very well.
Connor's avoiding this kind.
No. What I'm trying to say is we're like lesser evolutionarily.
Dude, what's that called again?
What? What's what?
What's
the
the
thing
thing
you
you
use to
make a
measure
drink
that?
with?
Oh, it's a jigger.
That's super incriminating.
It's really bad.
We're blurring out every time he says it, by the way. We're not going to.
That's what it's called. We should bring it on so like we're not like pointing to some guy over there.
I would think a stereotype.
We've been tickling him all the time. Just getting tickled.
I would think a stereotype that white people would have that isn't known but would be true would be that white people don't use toilet paper.
Dude, I fucking no.
Think about environment, bidets.
That's the stipulation. Like white people are always using bidets.
Bidets are so
I don't know. I feel like we just have that people would believe that we got dirty asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They looks dirty.
Do you think? Well, because I think. Here's a question. Do you think, Conor? You're gonna want to avoid this one.
Okay.
Do Do you think black people have hairy asses? I don't think so. I think white people are the only people with hairy asses. I don't think Asians do either.
Wow.
I've never thought of that.
Black people are the no, excuse me. White people are only people in this world that have hairy asses. I bet.
No,
well, it's like
I would think black people have hairy asses.
Dude, no way.
Here's the thing: white hair on hairy asses is like gross because it's like all stick straight
and it's stringy and
yeah. So it's like way less appealing. You know?
Is there there actually is. I've heard a girl who says she loves when a man has a hairy ass.
No.
Well, she's not putting anything in it or eating
I
it.
think it's just manly, or I don't know the reasoning.
And so she like eats ass. So she
she just
likes
likes
rice noodles.
hairy men.
Yeah.
Well, if you like a hairy ass, you like everything else hairy.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
She
You're
wants
just like a man
she
that
wants
looks like a...
to be dating Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, white people only have hairy asses. Those are the only thing. Yeah, because other races, Indian,
they would have hairy asses.
They probably have
they
hairy
haven't
asses.
have hairy asses.
And it tastes like curry for sure.
None of this is usable.
No, this is all staying in.
None of this
Yeah,
is
dude, I'm
usable.
fucking keeping this shit in, dude. Unlock. Black people don't have hairy asses. Asians definitely don't.
Yeah.
Asians don't.
No, because they don't.
Mexicans, actually, yeah.
Imagine somebody calling us racist and getting mad at the fact that we said that we have hairy asses. They don't. No, bro, we have hairy asses.
Honestly, just prove me wrong. I'm not saying this because I think I'm better than you. Honestly, having no hair on your ass is so nice.
I would prefer.
Dude, I have to fucking wipe so much more. Dude,
my ass is fucking caked in shit right now.
It's like your toilet paper is like running a car through a car wash.
Yeah. Dude, how many times have you guys had to put your toilet paper underneath the sink faucet to wipe?
I just buy wet wipes too.
Dude.
No, but I've done that
I've
several
done that.
times. Yeah.
And there's most of the time, if I have to shit, I just plan on taking a shower after. And that's not a joke.
What about at work?
No, I mean, most of the time if I'm shitting at work, it's because I had coffee poops and I just need to get that demon out of me.
Yeah.
Dude, I know I've met people who say they don't poop in public. Who has the option?
Who has
the? I've never had the option of like guess what? I just pooped myself.
No.
Like there's I don't get that.
No, I think because my mom's one of those people and she was a teacher and I think it was just because you don't get a whole lot of time to poop when you're teaching because it's just whenever the kids are gone.
Bro, I'd be gone all the time if I was a teacher.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just like scrolling on my phone on TikTok shitting like what the kids
Just
are doing.
have a piece of paper that says Brandon's taking a dump. Be back in 15.
Mr. Brandon.
Brandon.
So I think she didn't like pooping in public, and I think that just her being a teacher helped train her body to be able to fight it. But I had hernia surgery back in the day because I used to hold my shits in so much when I was playing like Legos and stuff because I was so excited I didn't want the fun to end. So I would hold my poops in until literally my butthole like exploded. It was bad. I used to have a poop knife. Did you ever have a poop knife?
Poop knife?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a poop knife?
No.
Poop
You told me about this and it concerns me.
Did you ever have a poop knife?
No, that sounds very...
We had like a plastic spatula, like it was like shaped like a knife, and so every time I had to poop, when I was a kid, I had to chop it up before I flushed it because I would clog the toilet every time.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were shoving it up your ass.
No, it was just to cut the poop up.
But that brings a good point of shoving it up your ass.
The next segment
We're
of
playing
Broken.
a game.
Would you shove it up your ass for $1,000?
All right, welcome to Would You Shove It Up Your Ass for $1,000?
Keep your eyes closed and hold your hands open.
Wait to reveal.
like
Wait
a
to reveal.
surprise
So,
party.
Connor, here's what's going to happen. We're going to ask you a series of questions. The money value does not change.
Okay.
The object
The
does.
object does. And we just determine what level of would you shove it up your ass for $1,000.
We will also say if we will do it or not to.
Okay.
Just so it's not just
Yes.
a you thing.
Do I get to look after I felt it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
No. Okay.
All right. So the first object.
This is the first object. We're going to hold it up. And you can look at it now.
Okay.
It's a pair of hand warmers.
Do they have to be in the package or can
No,
they
they're
come-
taken out and fucking heated
And
up.
they're okay.
Let's do it
They're
right now.
activated.
Let's
That's
do it
the
right now. Let's
important
activate these things so you can actually feel the heat level that comes out of them.
And it's going to take a good
You have to
15
activate
minutes.
it and keep it up until they go cold again.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
It's to completion of insertion. To completion of insertion is the rule.
Okay.
If anyone that's like watching this in a tropical climate, these are hand warmers, and when you smack them, they
They
get
get very
really
warm.
fucking hot. You'll see everyone at a Packer game has these. They're not getting hot. They're getting a little hot. Just play with these a little
Yeah, I
bit.
just play with.
So you feel those out. Would you shove those up your ass for $1,000?
Full temp.
Yeah, I
Full
need to-
temp,
that's
but
the
in
thing.
completion of Completion of insertion.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I agree.
Absolutely, I would.
I'm there too.
There's soft edge. I mean, there's a couple little areas where
you could bend them a
There's
little bit.
some. Yeah, you could probably.
Yeah,
put
exactly.
this.
You can roll it up a little bit. You can.
It's like packing a colonial musket.
Yeah. I could probably do both. No, easily do both. What am I saying?
All right.
What am I
So
saying?
you're $1,000 richer.
$1,000 richer. All right, close your eyes. Here's the next one.
Next object. It is a burger.
A quick trip cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Would you show that up your ass for $1,000?
I would pay $1,000 to shove it up my ass. Absolutely, I would. Oh my god!
You can mash that up.
That would be a treat. That would be an absolute treat. Can you imagine?
You could ball that up.
Yeah.
It's a soft bun. I almost said glazed.
It's actually got a lot of rebound to it.
It's pretty elastic.
It's pretty, yeah.
This is so stupid.
But what if we like dunked it in water? You could do like what are the
Hot dog
Yeah.
contest
hot dog.
rules.
You could do hot dog contest rules.
That's the easiest $1,000 you're gonna make.
Absolutely.
I think this is easier.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, that's why we're going up.
Yeah, that's grosser than this. 'Cause this is that's coming out clean.
And it feels warm.
Yeah, and there's no way it doesn't feel good up there.
All right.
There's no way you're not like this was actually a good idea.
It's like,
Third
oh,
object.
Yeah, I'm just heating
Third
it up.
object, eyes closed. This is where things are gonna get a little bit weird,
Yeah.
and we also didn't plan these ones out very well because we just found them in the basement. All right, would you shove this up your ass for $1,000?
It is a
Oh.
it is a paintbrush.
Which way? Bristles up?
Whichever way you want.
Whichever way it fits, if you want. Bristles up is gonna be tough because it's gonna.
Bristles up is going to be tough, but also, like, you got to handle at least. You know?
That's true, but I feel like this you could kind of like work your way in while you're doing it. But
That's
then
true.
it's a
But
pretty
then-
abrupt,
Yeah.
and you could pull it out easier with this. Here, feel it. Just see what you think.
Just, okay, yeah. Just going to check it out.
It's a little rusty. You're gonna need a shot.
Are these nylon?
No, those. Yeah. Those
They're
are
whatever.
shit.
They're whatever.
Those are like you're gonna get splinters from.
If it
Probably.
was horsehair, I don't know. Jeez.
You couldn't go bristles up with those because you'll get splinters. You could
Couldn't
go,
go- yeah.
but on the way out you might get splinters.
Yeah, what if it wedges itself in there? Like, it's just going to like...
I don't know, man.
And then you can't get it out.
But you could do this on the way up. You could really try to compact it.
You could.
Do you think you'd put that up?
$1,000.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going to
not
say
doing
for
it.
1,000, maybe not.
I think I could do this one for $1,000.
You think
You
would?
think you'd do that for $1,000?
Yeah, I trust myself. I used to have a poop knife. My butthole can spread, dude.
Yeah.
All right, close your
Next one.
eyes. Final object.
All right.
Now you don't have to do this to completion.
Yes, you do.
Too complete.
No, halfway.
Okay.
Open up.
Would you shove this up your ass for $1,000?
All the way up.
No.
Halfway.
No, like
is
to
too
the
much.
to the point where I can't.
Okay, fine. How about this? To the point where you can't anymore, but we get to blow into it for 30 minutes.
Like I'm a piece of glass or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I think that's
All right.
I'll draw a firm line on that.
If
no
honestly,
way.
I would take back the paintbrush and then do this as far as I probably could fit it.
I don't think I'm doing this
I
one.
mean, it's wide.
So
I mean,
we
that's-
Okay, let me check.
The girth is.
It's as big as my wrist.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's Mandingo right
Did I think I just told everyone I'm gay?
we learned a
Let
lot.
me just check compared to all the other dicks that I've.
We
So you
learned that
made
we would
2,000,
all.
you made 2,000, I made 3,000.
Yeah.
We made 4,000 if you're doing the.
I'm not doing that one. I can do that. And it's a paintbrush. It's not a fucking broom.
That's a sturdy one too. Jesus.
Yeah. You guys seen the Harlem Struggle? You watched that video?
No.
It's a porn video, and it made me feel real sad. It's when this guy.
I would want to know about it.
Well, you guys are gonna want to look it up. And it's about this guy who he'll like get like blowjobs, and then like in some like random point in the middle, he'll just lock his legs around her head, and he'll just like start calling her like terrible names and like fucking slapping her. It's like, yeah, take that, you fucking whore. And then they stop, and then they start crying, and he like zooms in, and he goes, yeah, aren't you a dirty little slut? And my buddy showed me it in college, and legitimately my soul broke, and I cried during it.
Yeah. That's pretty mean.
How does
Yeah.
somebody jerk off to that? Is my question.
I have no idea.
Connor's.
Have you
literally
ever
has some of his
cried when you
favorites.
when you were jerking off, or like just after?
No, I got close.
I got really
close and
as
my
a
mom walked
kid.
it out
It's
of me one
pretty
time.
sad because you have that guilt
Yes.
inside of you,
Absolutely.
and it's sad that eventually you lose it. I don't know.
I still feel guilt.
Really?
Yeah, when I jerk off, I still feel guilt.
yeah. Well, because we're
I'm a
engaged,
piece of shit.
so we're like, I could have dumped this into my fiance.
Yeah. But I'm always just like, fuck, like, why did I have to do that? Like, what, like, I don't know. I feel like it also lowers sex drive, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's when you just get the urge, you're like, fuck, I just want to go do it really quick.
Right.
But you just kind of fight it off. I'm trying to do No Nut November. Day 1, I came. Day 6, I came. So now we started over because it is the 8th. So we're 2 days out.
Every 5 days you're allowed.
Yeah.
November 1st, you're like, oh, God.
Well, I forgot it was November 1st. That was actually why. But then I woke up and was like, oh, fuck it.
Just morning after Halloween, you're like, oh, well, good morning to myself.
Well, I worked on Halloween, so we didn't dress up Halloween or have a Halloween Actually, no, because Halloween was a Monday. That's why I didn't remember.
That's why you jerked off on Tuesday. You're like, Tuesday's J.O. day. That's all
busy.
it is.
I'm so busy. There's kids around. I can't be doing it now.
I can't be doing it when there's kids around. I'm a gentleman.
So, I'm talking about guilty. When you guys were kids, what was the first thing that you remember you wanted to be when you grew up?
So in kindergarten, they had this thing, like this career thing, where they were like, draw whatever job you want to be. And everyone was like, I want to be a race car driver. I want to be a doctor. And I want to be Batman.
That's a good one.
And they were like, you can't be that. They literally were like shutting down my dreams. They were like, no, you don't do, no, you can't. So Batman was.
Mine was a pirate, so.
Yeah, okay, great.
We're in the same boat.
Mine.
I watched a lot of Peter Pan.
Mine was, first thing I said to my mom was, I want to be Santa Claus. And she goes, honey, one day you might be Santa.
Fuck
Wow.
yes! Your mom's dope.
Well, because literally in the mall, I hope she would. I mean, I was like young. And then a couple of years passed. And my mom asked me again, she goes, what do you want to be when you get older? And I go, I want to be a fire truck. And she goes, honey, you mean a fireman? And I go, no. Truck. I want to be the truck. and she just started laughing. And then it was once I was like 19, my mom was
okay, this might just tell everyone you're retarded.
No, once I was 19,
I still want to be a fire truck.
once I was 19, my mom's like, well, what do you have anything you're interested in want to be? I was like, I kind of want to be a comedian. And she goes, you sure you don't want to just be Santa?
Yeah.
That's a good joke. That's a good bit. True. You should say you don't want to be a fire truck.
The bit's never
fire
worked.
truck.
That bit has never worked.
No?
I bet it would. Do fire truck instead of Santa.
Well, it's Santa and then fire truck.
I know, but do fire truck instead. I think that might work.
Well, it's the setup, the build-up for.
I know, but I think fire truck's funnier.
That's why it's second.
But just do fire truck after.
After.
Just do fire
Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
I don't get what you're saying.
I do think that fire truck is funnier than Santa Claus, but I don't.
I get why you're saying Santa Claus is first. Maybe just swap them. Because I think fire truck's fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm. I think fire truck is so funny because you definitely can't be fire truck, but you can be Santa Claus.
Okay, I'll try it. If you had a time machine, but you could only go back to 1985, what would you do?
You can only go back to 1985. I guess I would kill a bunch of people because they weren't very good at.
You could kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Was that probably like right before DNA?
Yeah.
Or like right as DNA was happening?
Right. And it still wasn't there.
I would do a fuckload of New York blow.
Ah, that's a good
Dude,
one.
just fucking partying hard in the 80s would have been so much fun.
The comedy scene,
party-
right, when it was
yes.
developing?
Partying
Yes.
now is not as much fun as it used to be.
No,
Because
'cause there's so
partying
much.
back then was like so fucking classy.
Right.
There was
Like-
freedom behind it.
Yeah, but
You
also
just
like you were
hung out with
partying
people.
and it was like elevated. We're like, now I can just go to like a shitty bar like we're going to tonight to do stand up and just like get drunk for $12. But you could get drunk for $12 in the 80s but your night would be so much better. It'd be so much better. You'd be treated like
Plus,
a king.
everyone didn't have social media and all this stuff. You just were there. Like, where you were was what was happening. Not everything around you that was happening.
Truly,
So you
yeah.
got to actually be in the moment, meet people, talk to people. And people were probably more open to actually, like, meeting you and talking to you because that's how you met people.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's a big difference maker. I love drinking at airports for that reason. I make a lot of friends at airports.
You should just stop the drinking.
No. No, I love drinking in general. But anytime I go to an airport, I tie one on, unless my fiance's with me. But if I'm just me, and like, I used to travel for work, so I didn't do it then until like the flight home. But when I would travel by myself, I went back I was living in Florida at the time, I went back for my buddy's bachelor party. And I met this just couple, and they were like getting hammered at like 9
I'm
o'clock.
wearing a bunch of pineapple stuff.
Yeah. This is the best part. So they were getting hammered at like 9 o'clock, and I was like, I'm gonna do that too. I'm going to a bachelor party. I'm gonna be drunk for 4 days straight. Yeah. And so I was just like partying because I knew I wanted to sleep on the plane and then get up and just like have so much energy. So I was drinking like a shitload, and I was talking to these two, and they were like, "Yeah, we said that we don't drink ever unless we're on vacation, and we actually live here, and we flew in last night. We've just been here all night because as soon as we leave the airport, we're not on vacation anymore." So I just hung out with these just as a couple that's just like blacking out at an airport just because they don't want vacation to end.
Wow.
They've been there that whole time, and they were sick. They were fucking cool ass people. I mean, you don't want to be their kid, but they're fun to hang out with at an airport.
Their kids at home and they're at the airports now.
We're going to talk about things that pissed us off this week. I'm going to go first. This week, Jack and I went to Buffalo Wild Wings to get a traditional average chicken, correct?
Okay.
And
even worse than average.
Even worse than average. And upon purchasing the chicken and paying for it, I looked at the receipt. They are now charging $1 per ranch.
$1.50.
No, $1.50? I thought it was $1.
It was $1.50, unless it was.
No, I think it was $1 per ranch.
They're charging 6 ranches, and I had
They're
no
charging
idea.
$1 per ranch. It used to be 25 cents, then 50 cents. How is a ranch $1?
Disgraceful.
Like what? You don't get.
Big bulk ones.
You don't. I get 15 pieces of chicken for $72, and I don't get any free ranch. I don't get like 1 or 2 free ranches. I gotta pay $1 per ranch. Get out of here. Carrots. Who's eating them? Please stop charging us for that crap. And that was what pissed me off this week.
Turn your phone to the side real quick. Do you get that one? It was like a Schultz rant.
Yeah.
Turn your phone to the side.
Your turn.
All right. I went to Chipotle on Sunday.
Sure.
Talk to the camera. Tell them what.
I went to Chipotle on Sunday, motherfucker. And guess what happened? They asked me if I was okay with queso and guac being extra. I told them, fuck yeah, I'm a baller. Put that shit on my burrito. All right? Then my fiance goes up. She goes, I want queso. They go, just so you know, that's going to be extra. Are you okay with that? Why are you asking if we're okay with that? Guess what? My fiance wasn't okay with that. She goes, actually, I'm not going to have queso. Then we get to the guacamole part, and they go, just so you know, guacamole is extra. Are you okay with that? She goes, I'm not okay with that. And I look at her and I go, you poor bitch!
I don't believe you said that.
No, but honestly,
yeah,
I fucking I hate why because it's my money. I hate one thing. I hate the fact that they ask me if it's okay that I'm getting guacamole and queso. Guess what? I'm going through that fucking line. Like, yes, both beans, white rice, steak, chicken, double meat. I want one portion of each. We go to the next, throw some fajitas on there, get some lettuce, double up on cheese, throw some queso, sour cream, absolutely. Guac. I go through it. I get yes of everything. All right. Why do you stop me and ask me if I'm okay with extra?
Because you know people complain when they're like, "Whoa, you charged me for that," and they didn't tell them. You know people.
Just say, just so you know, it's extra. Instead of saying, "Are you okay with that?" Yeah, I'm fucking okay with it. I ordered it. Actually, give me 2 scoops of guacamole. And what would you do if I said, "No, I'm not okay with it"? Still put it on my burrito.
Maybe that's the game move.
I think we should do it. We should
Maybe
make that a video.
Maybe that's
the
game move.
We should make a video of it.
Be like, oh, no, I said no, I don't want guacamole. And then they can't charge you, and then you walk out of there like champions.
Yeah. Or you say, yeah, actually I do have a problem with you charging it, but I would like it on my burrito. And see what they do. But the thing that pisses me off.
That's going to get you nowhere.
They scrape it off. They scrape off the guac. And they're like,
I hope they do.
They throw it away and start over.
The next part that pissed me off, though, is that my fiance was like, no. It's like, you want it.
Get it.
Just fucking get it.
Jack's caring about his lady, respectable guy.
Just fucking get it.
So, Conor, what upset you this week?
You. Yeah.
Have some fucking guac on there.
Oh,
get those healthy
first off, why are you going to Chipotle? Qdoba is significantly better than Chipotle.
You're fucking high.
Qdoba is significantly better than Chipotle.
It's not.
You guys are, everybody I talk to, Qdoba is significantly better.
This guy's fucking has no taste buds.
Their rice is better, their chicken's better, their queso's better.
Their rice is better? It's all the fucking same. You're fucking dumb.
Dude, every time I've gone to Chipotle, I'm eating hard, grainy pieces of rice.
Yeah. That's what I like.
No, dude.
Like a little grit.
Chipotle is so much better than Qdoba. Dude, you're poor. That's why you think it tastes better.
It's the same price.
No, it's not.
Dude,
I spent $20 on my burrito. I don't have to spend that much.
Their queso looks like water at Chipotle.
Queso
Honestly, looks like water.
Chipotle's queso sucks. Everything else way better.
Dude, Qdoba is like American Craft Singles.
Yes.
Chipotle.
Oh no,
is
dude!
fine.
You're fucking stupid. Yeah, dude. No, dude, you have no taste.
What is better about Chipotle?
The seasonings on
Quality.
everything. The quality of the meat.
No.
The quality of the burrito. The quality of even the bowl they send you home with it in.
No.
The guacamole's better. The sour cream's better.
No.
The salsa's
Their
better.
queso's always crusty. I said it.
Who's this?
Qdoba's?
Qdoba's.
Yes.
They're
And it
what?
all looks like vomit. It's all
crusty.
vomit
What's
colored.
crusty?
It's all like
Their
slightly
queso.
beige.
I've never had their crusty. That's because it's thick. It's dairy based. It's dairy based, not
It's all beige.
It's dairy
It's
based.
all fucking vomity
It's dairy
beige.
based. It's not water based like Chipotle queso.
Dude, I typically don't get Chipotle queso. Guess what though? Everything else way better.
No, it is every time. It's like I'm eating something that was made by 7 different people.
Yeah, that's because they have a kitchen.
Who didn't?
And they didn't just heat it up in the microwave.
No,
you
no.
fucking bigot.
No.
They have an actual kitchen. The guy's chopping it up on a
finish my
stove top.
fucking thought.
Dude,
Let me finish
I'm
my
so
thought.
fucking eating up. You're
Let
dumb.
me
I'm gonna
fin-
finish this Manhattan.
It's like it was made by 7 different people, each individual ingredient, and each person had no idea how to cook that ingredient when they showed up that day.
You're fucking stupid.
No.
Dude,
No, dude.
we're making this a vote. Oh, I can't call Brian then.
I think that's fair, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. Jen just got home.
Quick question for you, and then I'll hang up and I'll explain later. What do you prefer, Chipotle or Qdoba?
Probably Qdoba.
Let's go! Thank you, John. I'll talk to you
still in
later.
college or what?
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah. Dude. This is my friend Ryan. He's one of my groomsmen.
Hello?
Hey, Ryan. Just a quick question, and I'll explain on a later time. But I need to know right now, do you prefer Qdoba or Chipotle?
Qdoba.
Let's go!
Fuck you, Ryan.
Let's go, everyone, dude.
This guy's probably not gonna answer.
Dude.
Now I gotta apologize because he's a dear friend.
What's up?
Hey, buddy. Quick question. I just have to ask you this, and I probably will never explain to you what the reasoning of it is. Chipotle or Qdoba?
Chipotle.
Fuck no.
Why?
Yeah.
No, why? That's it. No, why? Nobody else got a why. Nobody
People
else.
like Qdoba are poor.
No,
Thanks,
no,
Matt.
no. Nobody gets a why.
right, bye.
Nobody gets a why.
Because Qdoba people are poor.
Nobody gets a fucking why. But we're still sitting 2-1 Qdoba.
Ryan just bought a condo, so he can't afford to eat a Chipotle.
Who else should I call?
No, that's it.
That's it. Well,
Because we're not able to actually get like the
let's
whys
go.
out of them.
So Qdoba is the victor.
That's true. This week I have a stepkid, and I was dropping him off at his dad's apartment.
Just this week.
Just this week. Because we switch off days. This is super boring. But
Nope. It's exciting.
Go for it.
yeah, so I was dropping him off. You know, obviously there's some tension. Me being stepdad, him being dad. You know, the kid loves me more, so that's a problem. Yeah, so I was dropping him off, and he wasn't coming down from his apartment, and I was standing in the little fucking lobby thing, and I went to go type in the keypad thing to call his apartment, and this old woman comes around the corner, and she is like, this guy looks like he's struggling. I'm going to help him out. So she comes into the lobby area, and she's like, did you prop the door open? I'm like, no, I didn't prop the door open. I'm being a good boy. I'm not going into I could just walk into the apartment building and find him and kill him. But she's like, oh, well, have you tried to call his apartment? And I'm like, yeah, no, that's what I was just doing. And she's like, well, just try it again. I know how this thing works. And so I type in the code, and she's like, oh yeah, he doesn't seem to be picking up, and then I press the cancel button. She's like, don't press cancel! You're not supposed to press cancel because that's going to stop the machine from calling the apartment. I'm like, yes, no, I understand. I texted them on my phone. Have you heard of these things? They're cell phones, and you can text people instead of pushing buttons. And
she sounds like she likes Qdoba.
yeah.
Because she knows how things work in this world.
But it boils down to...
She's a ornery little bitch.
Old people in general, but specifically old people, always think that I need help.
Yeah.
They always are like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And like, they're always like, I need to show him how to do this. Like, everyone, like, something about me makes old people think that they have to teach me something.
See, I think it's funny because I experience the opposite on a daily basis.
Yeah?
Yeah, because where I work, it's mainly a lot of old people who come in because they don't trust technology.
Yeah.
And explaining things to them is hilarious. Not that I don't respect them, but like, it's just like they make life so much more difficult to them because they just refuse to understand things. And I get it, change is hard.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to give an example just because it gives too much away, you know?
Yeah. I'm very anti-old people. What is that? But and it sucks because like I understand like we're all gonna get old, but God, just die.
Yeah.
Do you guys think you'll still be banging when you're older?
No,
I'm not banging now.
We did by 55.
Well, at least you have a stepson.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, dude. If you're not banging,
yeah. It's like, well, I was never gonna know what it feels like to have a child of my own.
So, have you guys ever? I was talking to my brother because my brother's in college, and he was talking about his roommates. Have you guys ever had weird roommates?
Yeah.
Like weird stories. The craziest one I have, well, it's not even that crazy. It was just kind of goofy how awful and great it was at the same time. My freshman year, my roommate, he's like, I want to be a cop. It's my dream. I'm going to be a cop. And I was like, that's great. Then go do what you got to do. But he's like, I'm going to sign up for the internship. He was the only one to sign up for the police officer internship in my school. So they gave him a big volunteer, like, fake cop uniform. And his job was to ride along with him and go crash parties. So every time I'd go to parties, though, I would get out of the party because he's like, oh, they're good, I know. They're good. I'm like, let's go! he would just let me out of all the parties where I'd get in trouble.
That's great.
Yeah.
Man.
It's not a weird roommate. That's a baller roommate.
Yeah.
You know, but he was very strange.
Okay.
He was... I don't know.
Like, how strange? Like, do you think you'd kill anyone?
Like, I asked him if I could play a life in Grand Theft Auto. He's like, I don't know, man. I just got this game. It's like, I just kind of want to make sure that I play it before anybody else does. And I'm like, okay, dude. Just very, very unique. I don't know. But I thought it was going to be a buzzkill having a cop roommate freshman year, but it turned out
that's great.
He had my back. You ever have a weird roommate?
Yeah. So right out of college, I moved in with... I got a job where I still work there. Very embarrassing. But a coworker of mine, he was like, hey, what are you doing after work? Do you want to grab some drinks? And I was like, hell yeah. Everyone was like, hey, did you know that that guy we're talking to, his name's Rob, he's gay. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, no problem, that's cool. We're just gonna get some after work drinks as coworkers. And it turns out, spoiler alert, that he thought it was a date. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm not interested. I thought we were just coworkers and we were going out for after work drinks. And then he was like, do you want to move into an apartment with me? And I immediately said, yes, absolutely. I need someplace in the city too.
No way.
Yeah.
Right after that, you did that. Yep. Fucking hell yes.
How did that transition?
So it was longer than that. There was a little bit more time.
So he went from, oh, we're not going to bang? Let's live together.
Yeah. No, he's like, I'll play the long
game. That's actually how it works.
Yeah. He's like, I'll play the long game, no problem. No, but my mom's a lesbian, and so like that is her. she always lived with her, you know the stereotype about lesbians moving in with their girlfriends right away. It's very true. So that's kind of ingrained in me now, where I'm just like move in with anyone who falls in love with me. And so I moved in with him, and then he started dating this other guy who was actually the first guy who ever gave me cocaine. It's really cute. And
he's a good man.
Yeah, he was but he was actually crazy. He was mentally ill.
Well, yeah. Not far off.
He was a narcissist and pretty crazy. And one night, I was sleeping in my bed.
Cherry. It's really good.
Was all tucked in, and his boyfriend, who they had just broken up. I think like 2 or 3 nights after we did blow, and then he crawled up to our second story like house apartment, broke through the window, and then crawled into bed with Rob. And
what was it?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they did.
Wow. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I know.
So you rejected him though.
Yeah.
So what's? I have an answer.
That was actually 1 second. That's actually pretty sick that he was like, okay, I get it, but like, do you want to be a roommate still?
Yeah.
And it like worked out well.
No, honestly, he's like one of my best friends. He's my best man in the wedding.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Oh,
Rob.
full circle.
Hell yeah, Rob. All right, you're up.
No, you rejected him. Which comes to my question is, being guys, we get rejected all the time.
Yeah.
What's the worst rejection you guys have ever gotten from somebody?
I've rejected
I can start. I think the one that hurt me the most, I've had several, but the one that just hurt the most was because it was so short. It was so, I went up to a girl and she just looked at me and she goes, yikes. And, dude, you just gotta eat it. There's like, what do you say after that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tough.
Yeah, but so it'll happen. I think it happens to it's got to happen to every guy at one point in their life.
yeah.
Maybe not 2% of guys who, but
It happens frequently. I don't think I've ever had like a worse one. It's just been like, okay, no thanks. I've been like rejected by, because here's the thing is like when I got drunk when I was single, I would get like really drunk and just be like, all right, I'm gonna like go try to find chicks. And so like what would happen is like I'd be like talking to them, and I don't remember a lot of it, but I like spot in and out of it. And a lot of times it worked out really well for me where I got numbers and I went on dates. And then there were other times where they just like, I just remember them taking care of me and like taking me out for like calzones and like just like making sure I was healthy and safe and alive.
wait, healthy and they're feeding you calzones?
No, they're just like, just making sure like, okay, if we feed them like a calzone, or if we get them pizza, or we get them burgers or something.
This guy's got to be healthy. Let's stuff a calzone down.
Not like bodybuilding healthy, but just like, okay, this guy's blacked out. Let's like try to sober him up a little bit. So like I would try to do that with people, and then like if they weren't interested, they would still be like, okay, but like you're still like being funny and like trying to be charming, but you're just like so fucking hammered. I'm gonna try to take care of you, and that was kind of like my worst. I don't think I've ever had like a really bad one where like it broke my heart, but there's been like ones where it's like, yeah, I probably should have handled that one differently, but I still got like food out of it, so.
Calzone, if that's
Dude, the calzone was fucking fire. It was so good. I had stains all over my shirt. I woke up and I just had pizza sauce all over my shirt.
I've never had a calzone.
No?
Dude, they're so good.
Never had a calzone.
It's really...
I don't know why. The pizza pocket pussy just doesn't appeal to me.
No. It's not like that. It's like this is also like different, but when I was in Italy, I had a pizza that was half pizza, half calzone. It was so good. It's perfect because you just cut the pizza out of the calzone and you just chop that up, and then like you have a calzone, you cut that up, you have some pizza. You just and you dip the pizza inside the calzone. You dip the calzone on the pizza. You eat both at the same time. It's one of the best combinations ever. And there's a place I think in Milwaukee that does it. I saw it on Instagram. I want to go find it.
Anyways.
You don't like calzones?
He's hard right now. That's why his hands are over his...
No, dude, my dick's...
Do you eat it with a knife and fork?
Knuckles.
So do you have a worse rejection that comes to mind? You don't have to share.
I have a couple, and one of them, it's another me rejecting everyone because that's.
Look at this guy.
I've had to reject a lot of people. I'm a fucking.
Connor has the
machine.
energy. Connor has the same energy as Brian Dunn with the big dad dick.
Yeah, you have a big dick.
You have a bad dick. You have a big dick.
Let's see.
Fat shit.
You want to shirt up?
No, you don't want to see it. No.
Dude, you have to have a big dick on you.
You got a big dad. You got a big dad.
Dude, he's got to have a big dick.
Yeah, look at him.
Because people with little dicks go, yeah, I do have a little dick. dick.
Yeah.
People with big dicks go, yeah, it's tiny. Yeah, that's what you just
It's
did.
pretty small.
Yeah.
Bro,
You got a
that's
dick on you. You got a
That's
dick on you.
subtle.
But so I had
You got a dick on him, yeah.
a big old.
Bro, he's probably got a beard on his nutsack like he's
Yeah,
got right now.
you know,
ticklish
yeah,
down
I gotta shave. Am I ticklish? Yeah, I'm ticklish. Don't do it.
Down there?
So the worst rejection.
And my balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the worst
You guys
rejection.
ever have a
So
girl
you're just like-
sucking on your balls and you're like, oh, ooh,
Don't do that! No.
too sensitive.
Might kick you.
Dude, one time that happened.
You got your balls sucked and you don't eat up?
You know, I'm just admitting to. I'm just gonna say I don't because at this point,
Balls are way more gross than a pussy is. A pussy isn't charged.
it's not about gross, dude. I said one thing, and it is what it is.
No.
Every
Here's the
time
thing.
you defend yourself, it's different every time.
I don't know what to say.
I don't think you're wrong.
What?
You don't have to eat puss if you don't want to.
I eat. Oh my god.
It's okay, 2022.
No, dude.
It's fine.
I just happen to be so good at it. People
Dude, I'm just gonna
force me
make.
to do
I'm
it.
just gonna make. I'm gonna make merch that just says I don't eat puss.
Yeah.
At this point,
That's gonna sell out. You better use ShipStation. Promo code YBI.
Look, I sold 5 shirts to DJ Khaled.
dude.
They say you can't, so you won't. He's on a jet ski. He's like, I don't eat pussy. I drink my fucking Ciroc.
Ciroc suck my cock.
They say you can't do it. You won't do it. So you do nothing. You don't do it. Got the keys, dude. When I remember in college when
Bro, I'm
DJ Khaled.
Switzerland, dude. I'm just neutral.
Neutral? Yeah. It was pretty fucking.
I forgot what I was gonna say, honestly.
So sorry. So I was saying there was this there's no other way to say it. This really dykey girl in high school.
Could say that so many better ways. Yeah, you might as well just call her a teacher.
There was like 7 different ways you could have.
I'm allowed to say that. Like I said, my mom's a lesbian. I can say dyke all I want.
But your moms are lesbians, right?
No, here's the thing.
No.
Well, you had you.
A lot of lesbians start off, honestly, in a married relationship.
Yeah.
Have a kid.
But not my mom. My mom was lesbian through and through.
And how did you come to
Did you get
fruition?
artificially inseminated?
Yep.
You got
Really?
You're an arty baby.
I am. I shouldn't exist according to natural law.
So, question mark.
Yeah.
Was your mom single when she was artificially inseminated?
Yes, she was.
So she's like, I want to have a kid, so I'm
yes,
going to do it.
She was 30, and she's like, I'm going to pop out some babes. And then she had twins, and I have a twin sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you're
My
a
family,
twin. You're
my
a twin.
family stuff is too crazy. to
You're a
get
twin.
into.
No,
No,
there's so
this
many
is-
layers to this.
no.
This is so fun. Because literally, I just found out that you have a black adopted younger sister.
Yeah. And I have a twin sister, and I have an older brother who's deaf, Puerto Rican, and a child molester, and he's in jail.
Was that one artificial insemination?
No, he was adopted at 3 years old. And if you're going to adopt, here's a PSA.
Well,
If you're going
to
to adopt
be fair.
after 3 years old, don't do it because they're already damaged beyond repair. And it sucks that they have to live in the system, but they have to.
Holy
Clip it! So you have a lesbian mother. Is your mother in a long-term relationship now, or is she kind of doing the? Did you ever have like another mom? Did you ever like consider someone your second mom? This might get deeper than we expect it to be, but
No, not really.
No.
It was kind of a thing where there were several long-term relationships that didn't stick, and the thing about it is like lesbians, from my experience,
someone's coming downstairs.
they
From lesbians.
they stay friends with all their exes.
lesbians.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So my mom would date someone for a really long time, break up with them, and then they would be my aunt.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like I had an
What?
Auntie Carol, an Auntie Ann, pretzels, and
She'd fooled your mom into one.
So like you're hanging out with your aunts that ate your mom's puss.
yes.
You would not be allowed in that house.
So here's the thing.
Full circle.
Do you know how many women I've walked in on naked?
Wait, right,
That were my mom's girlfriends.
I want lesbian moms.
No, here's the thing. It's not good. The thing about it is, it's like seeing your dad's dick. When you walk in on your mom's partner, it's like, oh no! Imagine the boobs are all, but they're not even good boobs. Lesbians don't have good boobs. Sorry,
Dude, bro.
Clip it. That's so funny. Okay, so does your mom only have aunts now, or does mom have a?
No, mom's she dated someone. She bought a house with them, and then they broke up. Now my mom's living in a condo in Menominee Falls by herself with her cats. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I don't know this for sure, but I think I have a botched circumcision.
Let me show me. I'll let you know if it is.
Yeah. It looks like an Eskimo unless it's fully out there,
You have a lot of bad incidents with zippers, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever gotten your dick caught in a zipper?
Yes, all the time.
Of course.
Dude.
Of course.
It's terrible.
No, not all the time. It's happened to me.
That's how you know he's got a big dick.
No.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Connor,
it's like, yeah, fucking every day. Like,
this just in. Connor
once.
O'Hara.
I was zipping up.
Connor O'Hara's packing.
I'm not packing. I'm just really good at eating puss. And that's what I've written on for a long time. My tongue is magic.
He's got two things going for him. Big piece, good in eating out. You don't eat out. I don't think your dick's big.
Ouch.
Personality. So we're each on a deserted island. We have 3 things we can choose with us. We pick in a row. We can't choose the same thing. And then we have to decide who would survive out of all of us.
Okay.
Connor can start.
Yep, you can go first. You're the
3
guest.
things on a desert island.
You get to pick one.
One
at a time.
One thing on a desert island.
And then Jack's turn after you pick your first item.
One thing on a desert island. Shit. A snow cone machine.
You're dead.
He
Fire
decided,
starter.
I'm going to drink sugar.
Fire starter.
I want to go out.
What happens when you run out of syrup, dude?
You're going fire starter?
Fire starter.
I'm going a solar paneled water distiller.
That's so big. You have to set it up on your own.
Can I do a bunch of washed up FedEx packages?
You both are such cunts. A house with a fully stocked fridge and freezer.
More wishes.
Fire starter, snow cone shit. Anything I want. Fuck.
A magical portal that I can reach into. Just grab what I need.
My stomach hurts.
That makes me so angry. The fact that you both handled it like that. I was going so competitive. I was like, oh my god, fire starter. If this indie doesn't say fire starter, I'm totally going to survive. And then you said snow cone machine. I was like, I think I'm going to still stick with fire starter.
We're going to end on that.
Y'all people are so stupid. Yeah. All right.
Thanks for watching the You Broken Show. This has been Conor O'Hara. We got Jack Sarasoli and I'm Brandon White. Thank you guys for watching the episode. Please like and subscribe. Please share. And yeah.
Cheers.
Keep on keeping on, dogs.
We're not keeping that to be a thing.